In a quiet suburban neighborhood, 10 ordinary people are about to face their worst nightmare. Sarah noticed at first, that creeping sensation of being watched, followed. But the moment she stopped to look behind her, the dread intensified. Something was there just at the edge of her consciousness. Then there was Mike, a local gym teacher. He felt it during his morning jog, the overwhelming urge to keep moving, to never stop. His instincts screamed at him. Stopping meant death. Or worse. Emily, a college student, was walking home from her night class when the feeling hit her. The shadows seemed to reach for her feet. She knew somehow that if she stayed still, it would find her. Her thoughts were no longer safe. The entity, as they would later call it, didn't discriminate. A businessman, a retired grandmother, a teenage skateboarder, all of them felt its presence. All of them understood one terrible truth: movement was survival. Lisa, a writer, made the mistake of trying to understand it. She stopped just for a moment to write down what she was experiencing. That's when it caught her. They found her notebook later, filled with increasingly frantic scribbles about something feeding on her thoughts, consuming her memories. The remaining survivors learned from her mistake. They kept moving, even as exhaustion set in. Days turned into weeks. They couldn't plan their next move. Thinking about escape only drew it closer. Some tried to warn others, but explaining it only made them targets. James, a bus driver, lasted the longest. He kept driving his routes, never staying still for more than necessary. But even he couldn't stay awake forever. When fatigue finally overcame him, the entity was waiting. Of the original 10, only 3 remain. They've learned to live in constant motion, to exist without planning, to survive without thinking too deeply. Because they know, the moment they stop, the moment they try to make sense of their situation, it will find them. And in the shadows of their minds it waits, hungry for their thoughts, ready to consume anyone who dares to stand still long enough to contemplate their fate. Remember, don't stop moving. Don't try to understand it. And whatever you do, don't think about what happens next. Because it's not just watching them anymore, it's watching you too.